Man, I think I feel like I'm getting a kidney stone. Ugh. Ah! Oh, man. Ah! Trying to redeem this code I got. Dang it. Man, my kidneys are hurting right now. Dang. Well. What's up, noodles? Well, shoot! What's up, Summit? I was just dinking with my damn PlayStation. Trying to figure out what's going on with it. Weird. No, not yet. I'm still building the hitty. And my order I got last week for sealed product was canceled, and my money was refunded, and I'm still waiting to get my money back. So, yeah. But so in the meantime, I've been going through all the base, pulling the good stuff. Pulled this last night. 2 of these. These used to go for $40 a piece. Did it fill tops? Yeah, tops filled last week. We filled and broke and shipped it already. So yeah. Oop. So probably Friday night's my guess when I'm going to be doing a hitty. If you're still down for it, I do have a box left of this, but I was going to put it in the hit draft. Hate to. It's my only sealed product right now. Until I get my cash back. I might just, if I can't get any product by Friday, I'll just run it with that. And been pulling some nice stuff, though, out of my base. Some V-Lads. Oh. Tiny rookie. I could grab another case of tops, I suppose. Maybe get hobby this time instead of jumbo. I could get jumbo really cheap. Jumbo's getting cheap. Mostly just getting on and chilling, hanging out on camera. So, I needed to get stuff done today, but man, today was actually the first day I worked. At my new job. It was pretty fun. It was just training, and I was tired as heck, so it was kind of grueling because just mostly going through legal crap, you know. Um, we you know, it's a sales job. But it sounds like I could probably. It sounds like they require 5 sales a week, which, from what I understand, is easy to achieve. It's selling electric. It's basically, remember the old days when they would have you switch phone companies, you know, long distance carriers. It's kind of like that. No, it's $10 an hour plus. I think it's $100 a sale. And you're required 5, so that's at least $500, right? It's selling electricity to people in Illinois, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. In fact, I was going to look up the company. I don't even know what it is. It's Dynergy? 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 We're the first outbound sales team for the company. They've only ever done inbound, where people discover them like by a commercial or a flyer or whatever, you know. We are the first group. There's 12 of us, I think. So it's Monday through Friday, like 8 to 5 kind of job, you know. So that's, at least the hours are not bad. Yeah, I don't know how you say it. Dynergy? They're owned by Vistra. I'm not 100% yet certain how it works. We will mostly be selling to businesses. You know, it's like, basically, they just undercut whoever the main seller of electricity is. See, I never realized how even electricity worked, you know. Oh, they just merged a year ago. See, I always thought that electric companies had a monopoly, that they were allowed to just monopolize regions based on, you know, geographical location. Which I guess in some states it's kind of like that still. Like in Missouri, there's no you get one option. But in some deregulated states, you get an option. Which I didn't know that. And I wonder if people know that. The only thing that's regulated in those states is the actual physical lines from the poles to the house. Because obviously, if that was deregulated, you probably would get a bunch of every hack putting a wire from the pole to your house, right? So, and usually who owns those wires is whoever was the original electric company in your town. So they always will get a cut of the pie. But this company, yeah, see, yeah, it'll definitely say, almost everyone we are calling, it'll save them money. Just because Dynegy produces the electricity. So since they make it, they can charge what they want for it, really. And see, we have it kind of lucky that we don't have to get it up. See, and here's the kick. The bill will still come from the same place that they'd be getting it. If something goes wrong with the pole or the wire to the house, or there's an outage or anything, they still call the same company that manages their electric. Now, the only difference is on the bill, it'll say provider of the actual electricity comes from Dynegy. Otherwise, the bill will still have them. And it's like nothing changes except for the price is lower, and they'll get I don't know how we haven't went over. There's plans, I guess, like a 10-month, a year, and they get a locked-in plan. Like how like my electric in the winter it's cheaper than the summer it's way more expensive. So they'll get a locked-in fixed rate for that many months, and then it goes to a flexible rate, I think. I don't know. We haven't went over that yet, but that's my assumption. And there's no contract, so they can switch. They're free to switch to any company they want at any point, which is nice. So really, the hurdle is going to be getting people on the phone. How many people like talking to telemarketers, and then when you do talk to them, you just hang up on them, or you don't take them seriously. And since they're not switching, it's not like a cable company or a internet company where when you switch, you gotta, they gotta come out and switch the equipment out and that. The equipment there's no equipment. The wire that brings the electric to your house is going to be the same. It's actually the same company they will charge. So, like, let's say your company's Empire, and currently. And they're the ones that own the wires to your house. And they will charge you 12 cents a kilowatt hour. Then, if you switch to Dynegy, I'm going to have a hard time. That's going to be a damn hard thing for me to get out of my tongue, because I want to add an R to it. And so does everybody in the room. Everyone always adds an R, because it's just, you think energy, so you see the D and go Dynegy. So basically then, the original electric company will charge like 7 cents for use of their wire, and then whoever's producing electricity can charge whatever they want. Obviously, they're going to undercut the the original company. So it'll be like 7 plus 7 was 14 cents an hour, whereas then it'll be 7 and 6. It'll be. I never even knew. I've never looked at my electric bill to see how it works ever in my whole life. I just pay the bill. I've never looked at it trying to figure it out. How electric even works. Let's take a look at it. See, Liberty is mine. See, I pay 13 cents a kilowatt hour, it looks like. Well, for the usage, and then there's Efficiency program cost. That's little. Tax cut and job acts. So you get a credit. I don't know what that's for. Fuel charge. No idea. Franchise fee. Tax. See, I don't know how. It's weird. This month, I don't know how I'm late. When I went to pay it, they said, "Oh, I have a credit for overpaying," but yet I'm late on the bill. I don't think it's. I'm still confused at how that worked. It's only 21 cents, so I'm not going to stress it. See, I still don't understand how this works. See here, the 13 cents an hour would be breaking into two. The usage, I don't know exactly how it works. Again, we haven't looked at it. We didn't do any training yet. We just discussed the job and, you know, get logged into systems and all that junk. Oh, you know what? I may have not paid the full. No, I don't know. Maybe that's old. No, because the one I had for it said pay by February 2nd said I owed $32, and then when I went to pay it said I only owed $30, which I can't complain. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little intimidated, a little bit. I'm not really in the mood to be, you know. I'm not an aggressive seller, you know. Geesh. If I was a little more aggressive, I probably would still just be breaking full time. I'm just not a real aggressive salesman. You know, I don't know. I probably wouldn't mind trying hobby if I had a choice this time. I mean, I could probably. Yeah, I don't have any cash, so I'm still waiting on my money. I might just take that money I get back and use it for a lawyer. So I may not get product, at least out of this round of cash that I'm getting refunded. I'm waiting to hear back from. If my original lawyer will take me back for $1,000, I might just do it. What's up, Lund? Hey, Lund, do you want these sorters? If you do, I have it boxed and ready to go. In fact, I can tell you how much it's going to cost. I don't have any money right now. No, any money. But if you send, I'll tell you right now. See, I got it boxed up. Boom. Got it. So just it will cost $28 for shipping and the product. Is that cool? But it's that box right there is only the short trays, because that's all that could fit in the box. So your cards will come later. I'm still working on your set. In fact, I'm gonna actually have to probably do mine first, and then pull all my extras out and come out comboing them with yours, because you seem to only get the same. You had the same teams over and over. You're missing the same teams over and over. I did steal some from Cards Fan. That helped probably half of your deficit. I might be getting some more anyways. Series 1 hobby. I probably will. I don't know. It's probably baseball's easier to sell, I think. Probably. But oh, did you hear what I just said, Dylan? I was just talking to you. You might have missed it. Okay, yeah. I just got it shipped and labeled. It'll cost $28. Cool? It's 2 sorters, by the way. It's 2 of them. It's 2 of these, not 1. These are about $10 a piece, and the shipping, well, I added wrong. 28 is still fine. The shipping was like $11.60 or something crap. Oh, that's all that's in the box, by the way. That's all that's in that box. It's literally perfect fit. I actually had to cut the edge off just so one end would fit in it, but the edge of the box, not the sorter. The sorters are unscathed. Perfect, Lon. Now, I'm not shipping your cards either this week. I'm gonna wait till after. Well, I got a 30-year set built, and I'm realizing that I'm missing so many because it seemed like you got the same teams over and over again in all those 10-3s. So I'm gonna go through mine and then move all my doubles over to your pile and then figure out where you're at. You're missing a lot. I even took the doubles from Cards Fan, and that did fill in a lot of your holes. Probably 30 holes in at least the first 100. So don't be alarmed if you get the the sort tray with no cards. I guess that's the moral of the story. And everyone else is your cards will be moving tomorrow. And I'm going to keep working on the hitty. I'll probably put those as something separate. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to make this chrome its own box. Keep knocking it over and it's driving me bonkers. So by the end of the week we should be moving on breaks. It's gonna be slow rolling until I start getting my paychecks in. The money that I'm if my lawyer will take me back that dropped me because I didn't have $1,000, of course, then I sold a bunch of cards after he dropped me and I got back $1,600. Actually, a little more than that, probably $1,900. And I'll probably just use it to get a lawyer because if not, I don't want a chance of screwing up the custody. You know, I really want to have the kids more than 7 hours in a week. I miss them. Is the room to buy bulk power in? What's that mean? All right, that works. Trump. Dynegy, yeah, that's right. Oh, bulk power, gotcha. Hey, I'm hoping people buy it, man. You get $100 a sale for switching them for a business. It's $50 if you do residents, but I don't think we're calling mostly businesses, and we have to sell at least 5 sales a week. So, and that's $500 a week bonus. And from the company, the parent company that owns Dynegy is Vista or something. No, they're called Vistra. And the call center they work in, they sell electricity under Vistra for Texas, and it's called TXU or some crap. And they've already been, TXU has been in the call center for like 13 years. No, 05, yeah, 13 years. And so there's already a team of people selling it and stuff. But the team in Texas, they have to get deposits, and they're a lot of times more expensive. So it's like a real, you know, they're really selling it. At least we don't when the sale goes through with us, nothing happened. All that changes is their price, probably for a year. It probably goes up after that. We ain't got that far yet. But I don't care. It's not my deal. I just gotta switch them. Shoot, man, if we could just get... Yeah, I'll be happy. There's the like they bring in the top. Of course, they bring in the top seller in the other campaign, and she makes about 60,000 a year, mostly commission, obviously. And she's in the hard the campaign that's hard to sell crap. She's actually pretty cute too. She, you know, she's you know how the cute girls with confidence. And it's not a true, like, where you're on a dialer and it calls people at random. You actually have, like, you actually hit the call button, so you have a little time to prepare. And it's kind of like you get clients and you work with them. You know what I mean? It's kind of not so well, it's sales, but it's not so cold call. Well, it is cold call too, but I don't know. You have the opportunity to work with people. I mean, that's the cool thing. You can develop a kind of a rapport and call back when needed and that kind of crap. I don't know. Not what I want to be doing, but there's worse things I could be doing, like roofing. Man, I used to roof. That sucked. In Missouri, in the humid and heat, dude, I will be glad to sell electricity. You know how much money I made last year doing brakes? Personally, $17,000. That's all I brought in. And most of that was food expenditures. And so far, there's not been any cute girls. I've not seen any. The girl that was the top salesman was the cutest, but she's still Missouri cute. You know what I mean? Not like, by no means hot. I used to work at this call center 20 years ago, me and the wife, when I first moved here. I worked for American Express credit card company. When you got the credit card in the mail, you called to activate it, and you know I activate it. But then I try to get you to buy luggage insurance and protection plans and crap like that. Which I never sold any of that crap ever. Nor was you really required to. I mean, it wasn't like if you didn't do it, you didn't get in trouble. My wife got fired from it. Like a month before he got married. It's kind of the reason we got married. That's funny. Chrome. Are you in Pennsylvania, Sea Noodles? I can't remember where you're from. Do you have that electric company Dynegy in New Jersey? I think you do, actually. Are you allowed to choose multiple electric companies where you live? Is it deregulated? I wonder if, I just want to know if anybody's ever heard of it that lives in one of those states. Nobody lives in Ohio here. Anybody live in Illinois, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts? Those are the 4 states we're selling to. Except for right now, we don't have a Massachusetts set up. Our trainer guy, he can't say the word Massachusetts, so he's not a bad guy. I was kind of dreading the trainer would be a big douche, but nah, he's not bad. Man, if you do, I would look into it. I mean, even if it's not Dynegy, if your state allows for deregulated electric, I'd look in to see what the options are. Shop around. I didn't, man, if I could get, what's the word I'm trying to say? If I could have electric options so they compete with each other, I would, dude. Like, just doing the little research that I've on the side just to figure out, like, what's the deal with that, because I didn't know that existed yet. And, dude, some of it is amazing. Some states, like Ohio, dude, they're saving, like, 2 cents a kilowatt hour. That's quite a bit of money. Especially they showed us how to calculate it. I've never in my adult life, since I paid for electric, ever looked at what the kilowatt hour I pay for. Ever. Not one time. Till just now I did. It's 13 cents an hour is what I pay. Plus the fees, which is like another 2 cents an hour. Let me see. Yeah, see? The base rate is 13 cents. And then this probably just, no, it's another $1 probably an hour. With all the fees and junk. See, on the states that we call, this 13 cents an hour gets split between the actual physical lines that run to your house. That company is going to stay the same. So, like right now, this is the company that I pay, Liberty, which is Empire District Company. Liberty would still stay. Like, when they get the bill, it'll still say Liberty. Like, they wouldn't even know it's any difference. The only difference is on the back here where it says, like, who's selling the electric, it'll have the new company on it. It's kind of like, it's no-brainer. And here's the great part. There's no contract. So, let's say they get the 2 cents a kilowatt hour savings, then they can switch back after the savings are gone. Yeah, dude, I guarantee you. Are you still with the, like, whoever the electric goes, the original electric company who run the power lines to from the pole to your house? I guarantee you there's probably a company cheaper. Guarantee it. Just from what I've been reading. Yeah. Oh, yeah. PSE&G was one of the ones that was on our list today that we compete with. Like when they went through the slideshows and stuff. They had an acronym for that company. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I bet you there's 2 or 3 that are cheaper. I bet you even. I guarantee it. Just from the research, like when I went and looked it up online, like deregulated, like Ohio especially. Ohio, like I lived in Ohio, and they have like, I remember they have town municipalities. Is that the word? So they will like give. Damn, dude. Why? Would they raise your rates? that's when you go to. And dude, I actually thought about that too today when they were talking about, like, yes, okay, you're right, and they call that, and I kept giggling every time that dude said this. He's like, he's like, because somebody asked that question, what about businesses that use more of a load? And the guy's like, well, we won't get into loads today. And I'd laugh. And he's like, like, some customers can take a bigger load. And then somebody's like, well, what's a load? And he's like, well, if you were to go and turn everything on your house completely on at the same time, that's your load. So some businesses, their load is bigger than other businesses. And that's kind of like, we're selling to businesses mostly, then we got residents. So, I mean, from my understand is like 20% residents, 80% business. So that's, you kind of got to know, like, what tier are you in? Are you producing a lot of grow lamps? Let me think. Is any of these states pot legal for growing? I don't think so. Massachusetts. Yeah, Massachusetts is, right? But dude, if you were like seriously growing where your load was that big, would it not, could you not, were you doing it legal? Yeah, and that's the same. You only do, I think California is not deregulated electric-wise, so you are monopolized or stuck with the one company like we are in Missouri. Now there's multiple companies, but only per region. Like I can only get Empire. Oh, so busting out the what do you call it? The solar panels probably would have thrown red flags. Not that your electric company, your electric usage didn't throw red flags. I remember my dad, and they had. Geez, I remember my dad. I'll show you too. I'll show you how it looked like. I remember he built some grow lamps from like seedlings for the seedlings, and it was like like a buffet table. The table looked like this. It had like the legs were 2 or 4x4s, and then the tray here where the plants sat. So that the plants would sit down in here, and then they had a 2x4 and a 2x4, and then like a roof with the lamps. So the grow lamps would look like a buffet table, and they would have all these little plants. And all the little plants coming out of it. And I was like 13, and my dad's like, "Oh, we're growing tomatoes." Yeah, and I don't know the particulars, I remember him saying that these were grow light bulbs to well, I helped build these, funny enough. I helped constructing them. And they would put them in, like, the floor plan, like the bedroom would be like this, and these would probably be 8 feet long, and they would put them in, like, just enough space to walk between them. And remember, they boarded up the windows with what's that foam board, the 80s kind of style, with the silver. It's the feds actually busted down this operation, and I used to volunteer and go into the prisons as an outreach volunteer, and all right, there you go, Lund. I'll give you some love. The guy who, because it wasn't my dad's property, so he didn't get touched. The guy was in the prison that was on the property that I outreached to. And one of my childhood friends was in the prison. That he was in there. I mean, they were going. It was on a 200-acre. Well, it was on 200 acres up in northern Michigan, right? And the guy owned the Ben Franklin's. Yeah, there was a lot of fronts. There was a lot of. The guy that went in there, that was my childhood friend that I grew up with. He was, he wasn't very big. He was just an average 6 foot, 180 kind of, he was lean and muscular, but he wasn't. But boy, when I saw him, I was walking through the yard to the classroom, and I saw him lifting weights in the yard. He saw him. He walked right by me. What's up, Captain? And he was shocked, and so he had to put in for a request to go into my room. That took a couple weeks, and he got in there, and man, he was so big, dude. He was huge. Let me see if I can find him on Facebook. He set the Michigan deadlift record. Like he was. Now he got out. He's the same age as I am. He's probably 44, I think. He got out and became an MMA fighter. Yeah, see, he's a professional MMA fighter. Face smasher. There he is, man. He just got big, man. He had one televised. He had one televised show, The King of the Cage. He was on television on a pay-per-view. And the main event, which actually turned out to be him and whoever it was he lost to, was a 55-year-old black boxer who was trying to resurrect his career as a MMA fighter. I can't remember who it was. It's a real popular name. Man, I wish I could remember. But he couldn't play because he pulled a hamstring pre whatever. He was in prison? Well, I don't know exactly the story, but somebody, from what I remember, is somebody owed him money for weed, like they were selling his weed, and he burnt their house down. That he did do, for arson, for burning the dude's house down. Let me see if I can find this fight. Yeah, he's a good family guy now. I mean, he prison did him right. Oh, there he is, right there. Damn, he looks young still. He looks like his dad. Damn, that's a son. Jesus. It's funny because his wife and his parents would be in the lobby waiting to go meet him for, you know, the visitation, and it was just awkward. There's his dad and mom. Jeez, they're getting old. They look Italian. Yeah, he grew up like right down the street, like in the same. He was the neighborhood, like we we he was like a half a block away. Actually, more about a block away. Rich kid. Yeah. I want to find his fight. It was actually on. It was 2010. Man, that was a while back, and he lost in a split decision. You know, went the he. I think it could have went either way. It was kind of a. It was more of just a wrestling match. I think that's what he is a grappler. Oh no. Back then, I think back then he was more of a wrestler. Now I think he's changing his styles up. There he is. When was that? Oh, he's gonna fight here in April. Where's he fighting? Dang, that's pretty cool. Where's it at? Oh, he's one of the main cards. Daily. Artran Daily? I might have to find that out. Why not Michigan Casino? Yeah, Yak Arena and why not? That's well, it's down in the well, it's not quite Detroit. Down in that busy area. I know he had a fight. I remember a while back he was going to fight in New Jersey or something, and they wouldn't let him because he had LASIK surgery. Damn, he's still freaking. Nah. Where's why not? Hold on. It's in. It's probably like 40 mile. What? Sportzilla? What's that? Oh man, I didn't spell it right. It would be. Shoot, it might be farther out than that. Why not? Why not? I forget what that's at. Oh, I'm not spelling even close. No, I've never heard of that person. Oh, dude, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is closer than Detroit than I thought. Let's see what mile it is. That's actually Detroit. I was thinking whatever. That's up here. Yeah, dude, I mean, that's South Detroit. It's the white guys. Why not? What I was thinking of is up here. Emily City. That's right. I can't remember where that is. Something like in here. Oh, Marlette's what I was thinking of. Sorry. That's cool. Detroit, Detroit. I've never been to an MMA fight in person, even those cheap ones. Which they're fun. Are you serious though? A breaker got killed in a mass shooting? Damn. Man, I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat this late. Oh crap! I forget. I gotta. I keep forgetting I can't be on till midnight, 1 o'clock anymore. At least until I get in this habit of sleeping, man. I gotta remember that I actually gotta wake up in the mornings. I mean, literally. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I got a day job to pay the bills, so I'm not straining myself working and killing. I mean, if I'm gonna kill myself working 12 hours to 15 hours a day, I might as well do it where I'm making money, and then put money aside, like I did in the start. That's why I don't have any product, because I'm trying to allocate my money in a manner. I'm trying to get my lawyer divorce fixed. I need to get everything straightened out. And what sucks is I only get paid twice a month at the job though, on the 7th and 22nd. Absolutely sucks balls. So. But it's a sales job on top of it, so there's commission that could help expedite the process of getting cards. I don't know. Again, I don't know how I'm going to do on the sales part. See if I can find a video of my buddy. I've never even looked at my, tried ever to find videos of my friend fight. I watched him that one time because it was pay-per-view. I found it on a illegal stream. And I was posting it on Facebook for all my friends because none of them could watch it. Nobody wanted to buy it. Chad the Hitman Herrick. Videos. I want to see if I can find that one way back. see if this will work. Gosh, that's him. He looks so young there. Guess he is getting older looking.
Now climbs up in the ranks and prepares for a showdown with the hitman Chad Herrick, who's also known for his heavy hands, his wicked slams. And tonight, it's an unpredictable matchup that could end in a quick fashion when David the Heavy Boogie squares off with the hitman Chad Herrick.
The night leading up to the knockout of Jason Walridge, and everything.
That's him, funny.
Oh, he's in great shape.
God, he's so huge. Like, he was not that big growing up.
One of those training camps, and everything goes perfect. You know, my weight cut went perfect. You know, and leading into there, I knew, you know, it was going to be a good night for me.
Fighting in front of my whole crowd against Sadiya Parker was a very exciting bout for me. I hadn't fought at home in a while.
I want to see the fight, though. I don't want to see a freaking preview.
Turn out with family, friends, and coworkers. Our styles matched up really well, Sadiya and I, and it was a good time.
Yeah, I've watched him fight footage on David Lee. You know, he's a great fighter. He's been around for a while. He's got some good wins.
Is King of the Cage like a national
good
company? I don't know. I don't know.
I've seen a few videos on Chad Herrick. Looks to be a tough guy. He looks to try to keep the fight standing if it goes his way, but he seems to be pretty quick to go to his grappling background. So it looks like he's got a little bit of wrestling knowledge. I grew up in Oklahoma, so you can't swing a dead cat without hitting an all-American wrestler around here.
He likes to lay back and counterpunch guys.
Hey, I want to see the fight now. I want to know how it went.
His hands kind of low, and all it takes is one shot from me, and the fight's going to be over.
Super confident going into this fight. I'm healthy as could be, and I'm in shape more so than I have been probably in my last fight.
There's no doubt I think I have heavier hands than David. I mean, I know when I hit somebody, that fight's just about over.
I think obviously looking for a knockout. That's my MO. But the fight goes to the ground. I feel very confident in my submission game, so I'm looking to finish the fight.
Dang, I want to know it now.
Right off the rip.
Who was it? Chad Herrick and who? Mike Heath?
I'd like to thank River Spirit Casino for having me back, along with the King of the Cage. I'd like to thank all my fans from Tulsa and from out of state, including my family and coworkers that came in to see the event. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Chad Herrick for having the balls to pick this fight where a few other guys didn't.
Ah. I think he lost this fight. What's his name?
His wicked slams. And tonight, it's an unpredictable matchup that could end in a
Mm. You gotta have some kind of pass, huh? Oh, he didn't do good in that one. That's Chad, my friend. He doesn't look like he did very good in that first round. This is 3 years after I watched. Actually, yeah, 3 or 4 years after I watched the main big fight. Ah, boo. See, he was trying to say, I'm all right. He says, I'm all right. But it looked like he kind of buckled, didn't it? Oh, man, he got knee in the face. He's like, hey, I'm all right. Yeah, Chad, you got whooped there. Ah. I wonder what his record is. But I don't know the differences of what the type of matches are, like where they're at in the UFC, or I mean the MMA. I mean, he's not even close to UFC, I'm sure. He's kind of aggressive, like he's a little wild. I remember the announcer saying that in the 2009 match I watched him in. But then again, that's when he was starting to go from the wrestling. He was trying to be more of a fighter. Nobody probably cares that me, but it's still fun. The black dude's not even like, he's just lying there. You'd think he'd be like trying to throw some punches to the body or even his head. Well, now he can't, but he wasn't locked up before. Are they allowed to knee when they're on the ground, or is the kneeing not allowed on the ground? Uh-oh. Ah! All right, I'm going to look at his record now. Oh, look, he's got an ESPN. He's 15-10, huh? Pro, that's pretty badass. Wow, he's ranked 52 out of 469 of active pro light heavyweights. That's pretty cool. He's number 3 in Michigan. And number 17 in the Midwest. That's pretty impressive. I think that was the one that he didn't have that something with his eyes. Remember that one. The one I saw him fight would have been Joe Dorkerson. He's not ranked. I'm trying to remember who that wrestler, I mean the main event was that didn't fight because he was hurt. He was a boxer. Damn, it doesn't show it. Back then. Jason Butcher. Did he ever fight the heavyweight champion Jason Butcher? No. He lost to David Heath on a split decision. No, But I actually I actually can reach it right now. I was reaching it earlier today. I'll probably log off here in a minute and go play some, because I'm too lazy to go through cars. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'll sleep good tonight. Oh, did he beat that Prince guy? Yeah, he did. He doesn't say how. Funny. I want to see who this was. Joe Dorkerson versus oh yeah, Bad Boys 2, that's what it was. Cobo Arena. Dang it, it's not going to show me who the main event was because they didn't fight. I want to know who that boxer is. I'm dying to know who it is. I guess I could text Chad and ask him. This is the one that I streamed. I'm going to find it if it drives me bananas. It was like a famous 80s black boxer. I think he fought, I know he did. He fought, Mike Tyson, and he fought, I think he fought Muhammad Ali too. And then he was like 50-something years old, and he was the headliner of that MMA. Spinks! Yes, it was. Spinks it is. I'm pretty sure it was Spinks. Let me I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Ah, no, it's not, because he doesn't have any MMA. Dang it, it's not who it was. Alright, we're going to do this the hard way. I'm not giving up till we figure it out. Was it Larry Holmes? Nah, it couldn't have been Larry Holmes. He's too old. He would have been too old in 2010. Where's this Tyson fight? Alright, who did Tyson fight? Damn, it's pretty bad when the first part of Tyson's matches, they weren't even highlighted. I mean, they're not even linked. They're not even good enough to have a freaking wiki. Larry Holmes. Gosh, he would have been too old. Yeah, 02. Well, yeah, it wasn't Larry Holmes. I thought it wasn't Douglas. It wasn't Holyfield. It wasn't somebody not quite that big. Lennox Lewis? No. Maybe he didn't fight Tyson. No, he didn't. What is... Dang, it's driving me crazy now. I hate it when you can't figure something out. Let's see who fought Larry Holmes. I'm going to figure this out. I hate not figuring stuff out. Reed Mercer? Spinks just sounds like that. But he's not showing Leon Spinks. I don't know. That's Muhammad Ali. Look at Ali's record here. I mean, he's only 62 right now. I mean, that would have been... It would have been 52. That sounds right. I mean, that could have been... I mean, Spinks fits right the same... His last fight was Tyson. Kickboxing. He did do kickboxing. But not MMA. Damn it. Sphinkster. He was he was chubbier in 2010. What's this? It's driving me bonkers now. And we knew Holly home. I don't think it was James Toney, because I'm not familiar with who James Toney is. It may be Ray Mercer, but it was in 2010, and I don't think he fought any in 10. It's not Ray Mercer. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can see it on the television now. Like, well, the legal TV, I was streaming it. And it was that night. They canceled it the day of. Oh, man, is that the Butterball? Butterbean? Yeah, I love watching Butterbean. That was great. It was like, it's a name. He was like a man, what the fudge? Alright, I'm really gonna find it now. I can't take it. What, Muhammad Ali? Like, Spinks is the one that really pops in my memory. But it's not showing him. I mean, I remember watching Duran. And Hearns, and Leonard, obviously. And Hagler. I mean, that's all the big boys in the 80s. Why is it doing it like that? Stupid. Gosh, so Tony looks like the dude that came out in his 50s. Do I gotta get specific? Kimbo Slice! Alright, we're finding it. John Williams. No, it wasn't John Williams. Oldest, wow, he's a 70-year-old MMA fighter, though. Chuck Liddell. Oh, damn it, it's driving me bonkers. Oh, is it Hopkins? He's too fit. It might have been Holmes, actually. In fact, I'm almost sure. It was Ray Mercer. It was Ray Mercer. Yeah, Ray Mercer was hurt and he couldn't fight. Mercer was the headliner, so it pushed my friend Chad's match into the headline match, which was pretty exciting. Oh yeah, he fought Kimbo Slice and Tim Silva, but I guess his match with Chad never went through. I know. God, I feel so good I found it. I knew I was close. Who did he fight that I knew? I thought it was Tyson, but I guess Larry Holmes, Vander, Lennox Lewis, but no Tyson. And he was kind of heavy. He was 53, it said. Yes! Now we can live life in peace. Don't have to listen to me mumble about stuff I don't know about. That said, it's only 10 though. Well, damn. See, I even have 2015 UFC in a box. Oh yeah, this stuff. Wonder what Chad's got. How do you get to the UFC? He's too old. He's like 44 years old. There's no way he's ever gonna. I mean, damn, I'm surprised he's still ranking. I figured he would have been old and ranked out. So, I don't know. Should I just make the UFC base a spot for drafting? Whew, scared me. Oh god, I almost dropped it. What do you think? No? Yay? And then NASCAR. God, it's like I haven't touched a car in a while. I can't keep them in my hands. McGregor of the Conner flavor. Guess I could make a base box of weird stuff. I don't know. What is this? Oh yeah. I'm gonna make a box of Contenders baseball base. I got tons of it. I'm done. In fact, I need to probably do that tomorrow. After I got off work today. No, actually, after I got work today, I did a lot of phone jockeying, texting people. I offered my wife, I said, hey, I will send you, I said, I'll send you whatever money I have to pay back your, if she paid any money to her lawyers, if she wants to drop the divorce. And if she, I give it a shot before I have to. If my lawyer takes me back, I'll give him $1,000. Otherwise, I'll have to go myself, represent myself. In fact, I'm going to send my wife $30. that money you sent, Lon, because I'm supposed to send her $75 a week, or in good faith, I'm sending her $75 a week, but I didn't have $75. So thank you, Lund. Well, guys, I'm sorry I'm not more entertaining, or at least with the breaking world. I'm gonna try here soon, but I guess for now you just gotta watch me mumble about dumb stuff and go through base. Basketball. Trump, you still there? I gotta call tomorrow. I gotta remember to call the internet to switch it. I keep forgetting. Well, I didn't keep forgetting. I forgot to do it today on my lunch. Thankfully, see, the problem is you only get 30 minutes. And you know calling them damn cable companies is going to take more than 30 freaking minutes. Good night, Lon. Hopefully my wife loves me. Or I should say appreciate my steadfastness to... Alright, I sent you an IM just to kind of get planning. What day is it today? Monday? Is Mad not on tonight? I was going to hop over there real quick. I don't know. I owe him like 20, 30 bucks still. Just going to have to wait. I just sent my wife everything I had. Did you get my IM, Trump? Or I sent it to the wrong person? Okay. Oh, well. Never mind. It didn't show the little red thing when you... Okay, okay. Gotcha. Okay, Trump. On the first box idea. Yeah, and then, you know, that's what I need to start doing. The problem is I need, like you said, I need to let people know what we're doing. I mean, the last few nights all I've been doing is sitting around. Oh, hey, Summit. Well, that depends on the sealed product. There's going to be a lot of good, like, loosey stuff in there. And Captain sent me some cards, too, which I need to go and price. I mean, there really isn't any one-star card. This is probably the best card I have, and I'm trying to see if I can locate the owner, but otherwise I may not be able to. But a lot of it's just real good lots, you know, like some good VLAD lots and whatever. So this, what's on the screen, thankfully isn't going to cost me a whole lot but the shipping. So I'll have more freedom to, as long as I don't screw myself on the shipping, it's probably not going to be terribly expensive. I'm going to have some sealed stuff. I just don't know yet. All right, I'll text you Summit when I get the line. I'm shooting. Friday we're doing something with it no matter what. So, cool. We'll do. Okay, Trump, and that's good too. Trump, if you want to, I can add Hitty. I do have some sealed basketball, like that contenders with blasters, and I could, you know, if really things get too boring, I could just go to Walmart's and buy up holiday boxes and mega boxes and that kind of crap for a baseball mixer. Not getting that order I placed last week, which would have been a great freaking order for baseball, man, it really slowed me down. And then I might just use the money for the lawyer if he'll take me back. If the lawyer won't take me back because he dropped me because I didn't have the 1,000, and then he dropped me right when I got back from Michigan with my dad's car. Then I sold a bunch of this stuff and got back the money. Now I have the money for him. I didn't think he would take me back, but he's on vacation for Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. So he's supposed to call me on Tuesday and let me know. But I should have some fun stuff. I'm trying to get through all this stuff and make lots, you know, base lots for those who... There is some good ones. And I'm pretty close. I mean, this pile behind me is getting smaller. And this was a big mound of stuff. found more Bowman. Jeez. I gotta go find something to snack. I don't want to eat a heavy meal, but I want to eat something. I didn't eat dinner. In fact, all I ate today was lunch, and I've been really frugal. So whatever I eat, I've been eating it in 2 stages. So I save it for, like, you know, today I went out. I went to a restaurant right next to the place I work now, and I got a Reuben sandwich with fries. I ate half the sandwich and half the fries and saved it, and I ate it at 6 o'clock. So even then, that's really not very cheap. That's like $6 a meal. I need to start. You want to see a picture of Peyton? I'll show you a picture of Peyton. I don't even care. She's not being my friend anymore. She even unfriended me on PlayStation. Shoot, I don't even know where that went. Yeah, I got some weird invites. Has anybody ever got weird invites on PlayStation? Like PlayStation friends? Man, I got weirdos. I don't even know who they are. I don't even know. How do people find you? I guess maybe in-game. I don't know. But anyway, so I went to see what those invites were. And I don't have very many friends anyways, like 3 or 4. And I know my friends list was smaller. Actually, I was doing it through the computer. I've never actually done it through the computer, but I was logging in to redeem my. I had $20 in PlayStation points, a certificate. So I, damn, I can't find her. I was redeeming it, and I saw my friends list on the right, and I clicked it, and it was like 4 people instead of 5, and I was like, who am I missing? Import Peyton. Look, and she was just my friend like 2 days ago. I saw them on it was her or whoever was online playing Madden. I was gonna message her, but I was like, yeah, probably piss her off more. Yeah, I cannot find. I cannot. Oh, there she is. There's a picture of her. That's not as cute of a picture as. Let me see. I had another one that I thought was cuter, but I can't find that one. And that's her right there too. Nah, I don't. The picture kind of is a little deceiving. She's not very big. She's pretty thin. I wish I could find. Hold on. She's probably no more than 120, 130. Oh no! Here, I'll show a better picture. She's not very big. She's not big. She does kind of have a. She did those butt workouts, the thick butt workouts, you know, to get bigger butt, muscular butt. She's got kind of a booty, but she's not. She's pretty thin, super thin. Oh. Dang it. I don't know what she likes. She don't like being Kisby's friend. Well, I mean, she's mad because I took away her money. You know, she's not getting paid. She can't pay her bills. She says she can't get a job in where she lives because they don't hire in the winter or something, and it's low unemployment. And I feel bad for her. I genuinely feel so. If I had the money, I would be giving it to her. I just don't have money. I don't have money to pay my own bills right now, more or less her bills. So she has to be more understanding, and she's not. And she the last thing she sent to me is she's done talking to me because I'm selfish and only think about myself or something. And I don't know why she said that. Oh, here's a picture of my wife. Oh, there's her number if anyone wants to text her. Welcome to, well, yeah. Well, trust me, dude. I seem to get, women seem to wash me up, throw me away regularly. Where in the fudge is that other picture? Oh, I know where it is. Wait, do I? I do miss her a lot. Oh, there's my dog. He got ran over by a car. Well, that's true. You know, I can't be a sugar daddy without the sugar. And unfortunately, these girls want sugar. And I don't have any sugar. People just can't be your friend or love you or like you or whatever without for giving them something. And I was the anything but selfish with Peyton. I kept paying her a whole lot longer than what everybody was telling me to stop paying her months and months in advance. And I ignored it because, you know, I want to make one thing clear. I never was in the disillusion of romance from her, you know. Man, where is that picture? But that said, I enjoyed having her in my life. I guess, I don't know why, we always fought. I mean, it always seemed hard. It was harder than it needed to be. Ah, I found it. There she is. There it is. That's her right there, not there. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good picture of her. That's one of the first ones she sent me. I don't really have much else. I mean, just that and this one. There she is right there. Yeah, I'm just kidding. This picture I really like a lot. She was happy, you know, and it really brought me true satisfaction to make, you know, at the time my wife had left me and I haven't got to see my kids, and so taking care of her in a sense, making her happy was satisfying. It gave me purpose in life, and I really did enjoy the companionship that I received from her. Here's a picture she sent me. I said, send me a picture. I don't even care if your face is in it. I just want to see that you're happy. Oh, wait. And she freaking trolled me. Dude, I honestly thought she was a dude at first. That's kind of what got the whole ball rolling and was stupid. Peyton. Damn, look at that. That's the office. See, look how this is. I still have to move. I still have to move all this. But I got this back room in this table, all this, and this. So this is what I got left to move, and whatever's here around me. The other room, this room, is done. See, this table right here is where I sorted. I eventually got this all put away and half-ass organized. Now this is all in my closet. This here is in my room, and it's loaded with like 5,000 count boxes. All this is actually in the middle of my living room, but it's empty. This shelf is against the wall, and it's going to have my board games on it. All these right here are in my closet. I should take a picture and show you. It's actually really organized and put away. Way better than it is here. And this is this room behind me, like what you see behind me. Like this table right here is just loaded right here with white boxes I've been going through. Damn. It's not like, well, it's clean. It's not so funky. Like these are just wrappers. Like a lot of times when I break, I just throw the wrappers on the ground. This garbage isn't there anymore. It's a shelf. But see, like these boxes were covering my trash can. My trash can's right there. So if it's got covered with boxes, it's not nearly this. I clean it up every night. I don't break anymore anyways. And this is a way cleaner too. And my desk area is a lot cleaner. Yeah. Here are my kids. Funny. Gosh, they're getting so big. At first they were very, when I first started getting them, they were very skittish, you know, like they weren't real warm, and they just wanted to play on the video games and really didn't want to pay any attention to me. It was really hard for me to get them off to do stuff with me. And recently here, they've been real good boys, and helping me move really was kind of nice. There's my oldest putting together the bunk beds for the kids, triple bunk beds. Man, I gotta go through and delete. There's just so much, like pictures of cards and just junk. Not much. There's my mom.
Just, I don't care if people see.
My mom, she's like,
it's not the same. Stuff's so spread out that.
She's so funny. She insisted on smoking every 2 hours, man. Every single, maybe sometimes an hour. She'll sleep and she'll get up and she'll roll herself into this. This is her bedroom that I'm sleeping in. She woke me up every time. So one, I decided to record her. She lived with me and my wife for a couple months. She tried smothering her with a rag. My mom's kind of crazy.
I can't remember what they had there. And then, you know, like across the street was
know, with the window open, I can't believe it. I didn't bother me until last night. I don't know if it's cold. I just couldn't sleep. Scholars what? What guys? Oh. I wonder why she wears gloves when she smokes. That's weird. Maybe that's a smell. Oh, she's playing with her poop bag. Damn it. She's like, it's gonna get bad if it pops out. And I'm like, don't show me. Let's go. God, I don't even want to see her doing it now. Gross, Mom. I have a hard time. It's my mom. Don't worry, I don't care. I want to see her wheel away. Okay, it's all up. Just don't not do it. Yeah. She thought it was funny. She thought I was gagging because of her farts. No, your smoke, Mom. What? She also had a pee bag on her back, but she just pulled it out. Everything is clear. Every 2 hours, she wheels herself in, smokes a cigarette. I don't know, but if you can tell me, point me, help me at all in finding suitable housing. I'm trying to get her to move down here. I don't know what all you need. I don't know how. I just don't know what to do. I don't remember. I never really paid attention to how she got out. You need help? You got it? And she's not allowed to smoke in there, so she like covers the door and she sprays. It's hilarious. Does that one work better or worse? It's like 4 in the morning. It's hilarious. Oh man, if you leave that door open, she freaks out. I should have got up and shut it for her. Alright. Ha! My mom. Yep, she's a character. Here's my dad. He's in long-term care. My sister said he's doing great, though. I think he don't look bad. My mom's worse than he is. I don't know. He had a stroke and can't talk, so I don't know. Define worse. My mom's kidneys are about to fail. That's her problem. So when they come, it's like that's my sister's kid, and she's got some kind of brain disorder she was born with, where she doesn't have quite all the gray matter in her brains or something. He's trying to talk. He can't get words out. It's so sad. Man, I tell you, that was a sad trip. Because it's probably the last time I'm going to see either one of my parents alive. Well, probably what will happen is one will die, and if one of them's still alive, then I have to probably go up there, and I probably will get to see one of them alive again. Here we're playing board games. What should I do? I don't remember what game that is. Something Island. Oh, that's yeah. I don't remember. Oh man, I gotta get going. Crap. What am I doing? Be tired tomorrow. Shoot. The Brewers intend to give Mike Moustakas a look at second base. Man, he just doesn't seem agile enough for second base. I think of him as a big stocky guy, but whatever, man. Well, guys, I'm out. I'm not much help. I don't have anything. You think the Giants would get Harper? You're crazy. I'm gonna head out. I gotta go get ready for sleep so I can work.